Well, it's a tough question to answer. Because I've been here watching practice so much throughout the years, just being right next door. So, I think it is everything I've expected. It's challenging, but it's fun, and I love coming in every day, even if it's at 4:30 in the morning. And yeah, I'm really having a lot of fun with it so far.
What about the new offense? Is it hard to pick up? Is that what you expected?
Um, well, how about this? It's not. It's definitely not easy, but I haven't had a missed assignment yet or anything. So, if you stay in your playbook, I think any offense is easy to pick up. Um, they've been taking it slowly with us, so it's been able. It's a smoother transition. There's a lot of terminology, but like I said, if you study your playbook, it's all good.
How would you describe the pace of this offense compared
It's
to?
definitely a fast pace. I think we try to get the ball off in less than 20 seconds. There's no huddle. It's a couple quick words thrown in that we get, and we make the play off of that. Center makes the calls, and quarterback gives us the snap, and go from there.
Quicker than last year, just as quick?
Well, I believe so. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wasn't here last year,
Right.
but from what I can tell, I think Coach Grant's definitely trying to get it as fast as he can.
And how much has John Toes helped you?
John's been great. He's more of a leader by example. He does everything right. He's there early. He's sits front row and everything, upright, taking notes. Toast's been great. He's helped me out a lot. He's worked with me over spring break a little bit. So Toast is definitely a guy you look up to.
How much different were things once the shoulder pads came on?
Well, I'll tell you what, as an offensive lineman, it's a little different, but not that different. I mean, the first couple days we were still going pretty hard. Now you just don't get bruises on your shoulders. So that's about the only difference.
Coach Grant said that he's never been more comfortable with the depth wherever he's been at the offensive line. How much competition is it between you guys in those spots?
I think it's competition. I think it's good competition. There's nobody jealous of each other. Nobody getting in fights over playing time or anything. We're getting a lot depth. We've got a lot of depth on the inside, and we're not as deep at the tackle position, but I think we have a lot more experience. If we need to, George can bump back out to tackle if we need him. We've got some guys coming in. So, there's a lot more depth. We have three full offensive line teams, so we go three deep at every position.
The other day, Cash mentioned about napping and then waking up and thinking it was the next
Well, I
day.
think he stole my story. That was originally my. No, we. Well, here's the thing. I think it happens to a lot of people. Cash, I'll wake up and I'll check the clock, and you freak out for a minute. Where you'll wake up, you'll see it's a little light outside, and you freeze, and then you check your phone like, oh my God, what's like? You don't know what's about to pop up. So, it's scary, but I think in college naps are, especially even if it's just like a 3-minute nap, those things they're pretty good. So.
Has that been the big adjustment off the field? Just time management?
Yeah, time management is the key, and I mean, it's not hard if you do it right. If you get up and you do your stuff, you go to class. Class isn't hard if you go to class and pay attention. If you get to bed on time and you're not staying up till 2 in the morning socializing, you'll have enough energy for the next day.
There's been some turnover in the offensive staff, but the mainstay is John Schlarman. Can
Mhm.
you speak to his relationship with the offensive line and how that has been able to help us
I
going into
I think he's everybody's favorite coach, not just the offensive lineman. Just because he's a guy you can talk to off the field. He's a guy who teaches to you, I think, the right way. A guy who will he'll chew you out if he has to, but then right after that, he'll come and slap you on the butt, when you do something right. So he's not anybody, he's not somebody you can't approach, but you definitely want to play hard for him.
a moment in practice where you kind of just were like, whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. I go against Pringle about every play, and he's really strong. I mean, I'm used to going against guys that are a lot weaker and everything. So not Quez, he's a strong player. He's a good player. Today, I had to double team with Matt Elam and then up to Courtney, which was a little different. But I think I'm doing all right. There's a lot of adjustment moments and everything. Every single day you learn something new.
What's it like to run into Matty?
It's different. You ever been in a car accident or anything? It helped that I had Toth next to me, helping me out. So, yeah, it's different. But nobody's easy to run through. You know what I mean? Pringle, Hyde, those guys are all big, strong guys.
What's the toughest part of this, learning this offense and going
Cole
through it?
Mosier's here.
I think the toughest part really is the fast pace, getting the right call when the defense is moving, because it's not like high school where they line up in a normal base front every single play and do the same thing. I mean, we have to watch for safeties rolling over the hash and a corner dropping down and the linebacker moving out, and so I know the defensive tackle's going to the other gap, so it's a little bit different. And all that, Coach Grand wants the ball off fast, and you got to make the calls. You got to remember what each term means, the play, because they're all different. But it helps. I've got experience next to me, guys who can help me out with the calls. So right now it's all going pretty smooth.